Ladies, thank you all so much for taking time to stay after the show just to hear a little more about how Premier works. So let me ask you, what interested you enough to just sit down for a few minutes to hear about the Premier business?
Well, I think it was about the amount of money you can earn and with so little time invested.
Awesome. Okay, Debbie, what
The
about
money,
you?
like Tammy said, and then where it's based on, the company's based on biblical principles.
Okay.
That's important.
Great. Well, I'm just going to give you some information as we go through. When I'm done, I'll answer any questions that you might have. And if it's for you, wonderful. If not, that's okay too. I don't want you to feel pressure that this is something that you have to do. But when someone's interested in Premier, they normally want to know how they keep their business going, how they can make money, and what does it cost. So I'm going to cover that with you. So how you keep your business going. You all just saw me do the hostess plan. So that's really one way we keep our business going because there is not a better hostess plan. So hostesses receive 30% of their retail sales in free credit, 2 $50 gift card bonuses, up to 8 half-price items. And all you pay as a jeweler to give that free jewelry is $8 for the 30%, and then each gift card that she earns, you pay $6. So the most you have invested to give all that free jewelry is $20 out of your profit. Okay, the second thing that keeps us in business is our golden guarantee. Premier stands behind every piece that is sold. So if there is a defect within the first 60 days, Premier replaces that for free. And after 60 days, it's only a $5 service charge to replace, and that's paid by the customer. Now, do you ladies have any questions about the hostess plan or the golden guarantee? Okay, so those are the two things that keep it going. Now, 2 ways you make money. The first one is retail sales. You make half of everything you sell. There is no catch to that. As long as you sell it at full price, you're going to make half. So, and we get paid first. So the average jewelry show is between $400 to $500. That's the retail. And so working one time a week, doing one jewelry show a week, that would yield a profit of between $800 to $1,000 in your pocket. So that's 4 times a month. Does that seem something that would fit into your all schedules? Okay, awesome. But you can work as much as you want. No, there's no quotas and no pressure, and you can give yourself a raise when you want to. That's what I like. So if there's a vacation coming up, or maybe some home repairs or car repairs that you need money for, you get to dictate how much you're going to make because you can book as many jewelry shows as you want. All right, and there's ways you can make money. Of course, shows that we make the most income from jewelry shows, but you can also do office parties, you can do style sessions, fundraisers, catalog sales, vendor and craft sales. You can work individually with people and do personal wardrobing, and you can also do individual orders. We don't have to have it as part of a jewelry show. Now, the second way you make money is when you help other women to start and build their own Premier business. And their commission plan, when you start your Premier family, is you will earn 10% of every dollar Premier makes from the jewelers in your first 3 levels of your Premier family. No limit to the size of your Premier family. Okay, and that starts with your very first jeweler. And I love this little fact. 82% of women in America that make over $100,000 a year do it in direct sales.
Wow.
So that's a pretty amazing statistic. Do you all have any questions about how the retail sales profit works or the commission plan?
Now, how many levels deep does that go?
It goes 3 levels deep. And Premier does that. It doesn't matter how wide your 3 levels go, but Premier knows they want you to provide personal service and develop personal relationships with your team. So they know if there's someone down on your 15th level, there's no real personal connection. So they pay you very well for those first 3 levels. Great question. Any more questions about those? Okay. Now, how do you get started in Premier? So what does it cost? The first is a licensing fee with Premier, and it's $350 a year, which comes out to less than $1 a day to be an authorized distributor. Now, the first year, a jeweler pays $395 because she's going to receive catalogs and supplies with that. So you get about $90 worth of supplies with all that. Now, some things that you get with your licensing fee, it's not just a right to sell Premier. You get a monthly sales report that tracks all your business, so you don't have to keep up with that, and it also tracks the business of your Premier family. You get free personal shipping, so it's like you prepay your personal shipping. So to give you an example, when I order big catalogs that you all were just looking at, in the summer I usually order about 12 dozens. Those are really heavy, and I don't have to pay any shipping on that. You don't have to have inventory. You have tax deductible samples. That's what you see that I have. Premier files your state sales tax, and this one is huge. Orders are organized, packaged, and separated at our warehouse. So when they come to the hostess, she doesn't have to sort anything. But as a jeweler, you do not have to go out and make deliveries. So that really cuts down the time that you spend. You have no quotas with Premier, so there's no pressure on you. You have a jeweler's only website where you can connect with Premier and place your orders. Your orders are fully insured, so if something gets lost in the mail, Premier sends another one out. And you're a walking advertisement. So anytime, and you all look beautiful in your jewelry today, and I'm sure as you've worn your Premier jewelry, people have complimented it, haven't they? So if you were the jeweler from that, you're a walking advertisement with your jewelry, and that's a fun part of being part of Premier. You also get some training. All your training is included in that, and your training is free and ongoing. So, do you all have any questions about the initial startup? Okay. The second investment is jewelry, and the first option that Premier gives you is the boutique. So, and that is the best option. You can purchase the boutique. It's 30 pieces of our top selling jewelry plus your display items. So all the things you saw on the table that I had displayed and the carrying case that I use, that all comes in the boutique. And they send you our top selling pieces and our most versatile pieces. So you're getting a $1,300 value for only $475 when you sign with Premier.
Wow.
Oh, and so option 2 is you can even add on more collections from that if you want to at a 65% discount. And option 3 is to choose items or you can pick and choose items. If you get the boutique, it's 65% off. If you don't, you get all your pieces at half price. Do you all have any questions about the boutique?
Now, what sort of pieces do they send you?
They send you our top selling pieces, Tammy. So actually all the pieces that I showed at your jewelry show are part of the boutique.
Mm-hmm.
And we can actually pull up on online and see exactly which pieces are coming in there. But they send you very high quality pieces and ones that you can really show versatility within your jewelry shows. That was a good question. Do you have any more questions? Okay. Now, it's worth the investment because Premier isn't an expense, it's an investment because you're going to make your investment back with the boutique in about 4 to 5 shows. So, actually, it could even be 3 to 5. So you have $870 plus tax invested, and that's for your year of licensing services and your samples, $1,300 worth of samples and supplies. Takes about 3 to 5 shows to pay off, and then it's all profit for you, and all that jewelry is yours to keep. So I say it's like you're dating it. You don't have to marry Premier, because we're gonna help show you how you can get that investment paid off quickly, and then you don't have any quotas. So if it's not for you, you don't have to continue doing it. But that jewelry is yours, and you could sell it and make your investment back twice that way. It's all a tax write-off. Now there is a 6-month interest-free financing available. Is that something that you guys would want to look into? Okay. What that is you apply for it online like a regular credit card. I'm going to give you my website that you can go do that. And when you're approved, they'll give you a number right away, and you can go in and pay your licensing fee. And if you buy the boutique with that, you get 6 months to pay it off with no interest. So now no out-of-pocket expenses to start your business. Okay, so I know that was a lot of information. What other questions did you think of?
What do we have to do to get the free financing?
You apply for it just like you would a normal credit card.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the credit card is only used with Premier. It's not through Premier, it's through a different financing company, but it's just used with Premier.
Okay.
What did you all find exciting about that?
Well, how easily you can earn your investment back.
Right?
How quickly.
Okay.
That there's no quota, but you
Uh-huh.
can work it's convenient for you and as much as you want.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to ask you ladies one more question. On a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 never ever would you ever do this, and 10 means sign me up tonight, where do you think you're falling?
I'm probably at about a 7.
Okay.
Yeah, 7 to 8
Okay.
probably.
What is keeping you ladies from being a 10?
Fear that I won't be able to get people to book shows probably.
Okay.
I would just not
That's
have anybody to do it.
right. Okay. What about you, Tammy?
Making sure that I have the time.
The time?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, I asked you before, you said about 4 shows a month would be doable for your schedule. So that gets your investment paid off right off the bat. And Debbie, actually your fear is the number one fear why women, the number one fear women have of joining Premier is, how am I going to get these shows? So we're going to start with people in your warm circle. And those are people that love you, feel sorry for you, or owe you a favor. And there are also people who love jewelry and love getting stuff for free. So you're going to start with those. Remember, 3 to 5 of them, and your investment's going to be paid off. And you actually start making investment even with your training. So you're your first show. So right there's 1. So then that ends up being 2 to 4 more people. And then all of your other bookings, most of your bookings are going to come from those jewelry shows. So you start with your warm circle. They all know people that you don't know, and then it helps get out from there. I'm going to teach you verbiage to use to get those shows on your calendar at your jewelry shows, and also what to say to people at the beginning of your business and how to get them on your calendar.
Okay.
Awesome.
Good.
Well, ladies, thank you so much for your time. Now, can I call you each tomorrow? Because I know you're going to think of more questions. Can I call you each tomorrow to answer those?
Sure.
Great. Well, thank you so much for your time. And I'm going to give you that website before you leave.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.